Okay, so remember we talked about that technique inside before where you go into a reception hall and you want the background dark? Well, you can do the same thing. You know, with those dark the shots where the sky is really dark blue, and then they're beautifully lit with a flash. Well, I'll show you how easy that is to do this. Although our sky is not very pretty today, it's kind of overcast. So let's go ahead and turn the flash off. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take I got my exposure already, right? I'm at f8 1/25 now is what I took my base exposure. So I probably want to be 2 stops under that to get a dark background. So I'm not going to use my shutter speed. I'm going to just use my my aperture. So I'm going to go to f16. And so now I have a really dark background right there. Take another one here. So, okay. And she's like completely dark. So now let's go ahead, and I took the softbox off because I want a more dramatic effect on this. So I'm just going to bring it in here close. And that's the thing with these flashes. Remember, they have a minimum and a maximum output. So we're at f16, so this is going to take a lot of light. So the flash is probably going to be pretty close to get this. So I'm going to go f16, and here we go. And that actually overexposed a little bit for some reason. So let's back it off here. It just like didn't like that at all. So let's try that again. There we go. It had actually been set up, I think, for the other one, so it saved the chart. So we're good to go now. So f16, and we got a lot of stuff in the background, but you can see it's working. So what I always say to do outside, without going into high-speed sync, we'll go into that next class. But what I do, because I'm old school, is I use my aperture to control my background density. So I use my aperture, get my ambient reading, the background where I want it, and then I just bring my flash in and TTL and to get a proper exposure on the person. So I use my aperture for the background, my flash for the subject matter. It's that simple. Use TTL, it's awesome.